Have you heard of reverse hairstyling, specifically a reverse wash and go? Yes, another TikTok trend. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Jaisha, and today I am going to be trying on my hair a reverse wash and go. So I saw a few videos here on YouTube and I think maybe on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure this trend originated on TikTok. But it's essentially just doing your wash and go in reverse. So you start off on blow dried hair instead of doing your wash and go on wet hair, which is like the opposite, because wash and go. So as you can see, my hair is blow dried and I'm about to give it a try. Normally I'm not really one to hop on a trend, but this intrigued me for a few reasons. But before I start yapping and getting into all of that, let me just show you what I'm using today. This should come as no surprise. My handy dandy Old Faithful Curl Days Glossy Shine Gel. I already did my leave-in. Before I blew out my hair, I used a leave-in and a heat protectant, and then I'm just going to use this for my wash and go. And I am using gloves. I have been wearing gloves when I'm doing my hair lately, just to protect my nails and also really to protect my hair, because a lot of times my nails snag hair pieces and like gets pulled out, and then my nails are kind of sharp right now because I just got them done, so the edges are still pretty sharp, which I love, but probably not good to be like in my hair. I don't know. Anyways, starting off as I normally would with my hair in 4 sections. We are working 1 section at a time. And pretty much the wash and go, at least from what I have seen, is you're just putting your product on the ends. Well, I've seen this done a few ways. I've seen some do it where they're kind of just putting it on the ends, and then I've seen some people doing at least maybe halfway, but I think I'm going to do a little bit more than half, maybe 2/3 of the way up. I'm gonna start about here. Very easy that my hair is already detangled. I'm struggling because my water bottle just broke and I would like to be able to spray my hair, but I gotta keep going back and forth to the sink. Okay, so I'm just putting some water on that bottom half of my hair, and then I'm just gonna put the gel on it. I don't even know if I'm supposed to use the gel with doing this style, or like if it should be a mousse. Because what I'm thinking with a gel, at least with this gel, or a lot of times with stronghold gels, I'm just shingling like I normally would. With stronghold gels, they kind of already elongate your curls and make them straight. So I'm curious if, like, you know, like my hair's already kind of looking straight. Did I put enough water? It's just straight. Will it curl? Will it curl up? Do I need to? Okay, we got a little. Okay, we got a little something there. I do believe it will. You know, so you can kind of see up here is untouched. Dang, I guess I did go halfway. Down there is. We are going to have faith. In this might be a trust the process kind of thing. I know that I told you guys that I'm kind of overdoing wash and goes and I haven't done one in a really long time, and that still holds true. I mean, I don't know if I would consider this a wash and go, but I don't even know what my hair is going to look like. The reason that I kind of got intrigued by doing this is because I've been trying to do more stretch styles on my hair. I'm coming from being like a wash and go only type of girl, but lately I have been moving away from all of the wash and goes and doing like more twist outs, and I've done some rod sets, but flexi rods are the most annoying thing to sleep in overnight. Like, not that I always have to sleep in them, but just, you know, for the style lasting or whatever. Yeah, a few rod sets. If you know of some rollers that are soft, that can be slept in, but still give the same look and effect that flexi rods do, please send them my way. So I'm just making sure to still like kind of separate the pieces and shingle. It's weird because they're very straight, but the bottom ones did start to curl up a little bit. It's like half straight, half curly hair. But yeah, I've been trying to do more stretched styles without having to put a ton of direct heat on my hair. Not that a blow dryer isn't direct heat, but I've been trying to do more stretched styles, and that's what made me kind of wonder about doing this style is, you know, like if I can kind of get the same or a similar look but stretched hair, because I have been having my ends be like really dry and just splitting recently, even though I have been trimming my hair more often than usual. Like the past year, probably a little bit more, I have been really consistent with trimming my ends every 3 months, and I still don't really see the length retention that I would like to see. My hair and my ends just feel like, it just feels and looks like there are always split ends, and that's annoying, very annoying. So I'm trying something a little bit different where I'm kind of just trying to stretch my hair a little bit more. And yes, I know I could be stretching my wash and goes, like if I did a regular wash and go on my wet hair and then once it's dry I could stretch that, but that hasn't really worked out for me very well. Like I've tried, when I do it with the blow dryer, like when my hair is fully dried and then I stretch my hair with the blow dryer, it doesn't really stay. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but it's like it will be stretched momentarily, but then it kind of curls back up, which is weird. Again, don't know if I'm doing something wrong there. And then, you know, of course you can do, I've tried doing it with the scrunchies, where you kind of just use the satin scrunchies to band your hair and stretch them out. I think it's kind of working. Very interesting. It kind of looks like a regular wash and go. Do I have to dry it? Like, am I gonna have to sit under the dryer or diffuse? Am I gonna get an afro? Like, you know, like a Tabitha Brown afro or Big Head Justice afro? That would be so cool. I've always wanted to do that, but I don't know how to do that to my hair. Anyways, I was saying that I'm all over the place. I was saying stretching my wash and go. Yeah, stretching my wash and go has never really worked well for me for whatever reason, whether I tried blow drying or banding with my scrunchies. But I'm just trying to do something different to see if it makes a difference with my ends not being so dry or like having breakage, because I feel like the splits are just kind of going further and further up the hair shaft. The concept of this, I'm not gonna lie, it's very odd. It's very odd. I can't imagine that this is gonna last that long. But yeah, so essentially that's what got me here, is I like the fact that I can still kind of do my wash and go, but maybe a better solution for my ends. I'm really not putting that much water on my hair. I just didn't want it to be completely dry putting the gel on there, because I know this gel works better with water. So I didn't want to just put it straight onto my hair, so I'm not putting a whole bunch. I have to say, I love the fact that my hair is already detangled from it being blow dried, because normally I detangle my hair after I wash it and I'm doing my deep conditioner. I always use that time to detangle my hair, and I twist it. I do it in sections, and then I twist up the sections so that it doesn't tangle back up. And then I don't know why, but when I rinse my conditioner out and then go to style my hair right away, I don't wait and let it sit. once I go to style my hair, then it's all tangled up again, and I not tangled badly, but enough where I still need to detangle again in each section as I'm doing it, and I don't understand why. All I did was rinse out my conditioner. Is it the water that makes it tangled again? Okay, let's see how the back is looking. I think I'm liking it so far, and I'm pleasantly surprised because this could have turned out to be a mess. Like, I didn't even know. I was debating if I should do this with a mousse, if the gel was gonna work, if the idea overall like was gonna work at all. It's weird because it looks like I'm trying to do a wash and go on heat damaged hair. Been there before. Okay. It felt like it didn't take me as long as it normally takes me to do a wash and go when I do it on wet hair. Maybe because I didn't have to detangle as much as I was going through my hair. I don't know if it did anything, but this is what we are looking like. I think I'm going to diffuse my hair to dry it, and then maybe air dry as well. I don't know. It looks like my hair is it looks like I did this on wet hair. It doesn't look much different. I'm choosing the diffuser because that typically gives me a little bit more definition. A little bit more volume actually, and I think from starting with straight hair, the volume is going to help. I don't know, these are just thoughts. I did have to do some more scrunching, which I don't normally do with my wash and goes. They kind of just lift up and curl up on their own, and I don't know if I needed to do the scrunching here, but I did anyway because the pieces were so elongated, which I guess is the point. Anyways, I'm gonna dry my hair now. Fully done drying. I really just diffused my hair, and it did not take that long because my hair is pretty much already dry. It was just getting the gel to dry, and I think my hair looks like how it would look if I did a regular wash and go. I don't know. Let me know what you think about my results. I do think the back has more frizz. Like, all of this right here, not cool. The back does seem to have a lot more frizz. I don't really know why, but the back is none of my business, okay? I don't gotta look at that. I think the rest looks pretty much how any wash and go would look. I do kind of like the fact that my roots are fairly straight. Like, they look pretty normal. Like, I don't know, it's interesting. A lot of the videos that I saw, the girls were mostly just putting the product on their ends. I went a little bit higher up because, I don't know, I just felt like that would have looked crazy. Like, only doing halfway or just on my ends. That's probably why I like my results, because I went a little bit higher up than just putting the product on my ends. I don't know how that would have turned out. Now, is this gonna be a part of my regular routine? It's something that I do every week? No. If I wanted to do a wash and go, I probably would just stick to a regular old wash and go, starting off on wet hair. I don't know if it would make a difference as far as me trying to stretch my ends or like take better care of them, because my ends are still curling up. My ends are still, you know, it still has product, it's still curling up. So as far as like split ends or single strand knots or anything like that, I don't know that this would make a difference. I really don't know what the actual purpose of reverse wash and going is, but I just thought I would give it a try. Like, my curls are just as defined. I have the same amount of volume. Really, I guess the back is the only issue, but the real test is going to be like how long this wash and go lasts. Is it going to get me through the week? So yeah, let me know what you think of my results, and let me know if you would try a reverse wash and go. Have you tried a reverse wash and go? Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.